Yeah, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. I welcome you all to Okute Daily Talk TV channel, where finest conversations take place every day, every afternoon, and every evening, including midnight. Anytime you call us, we always deliver. So my people, Tinubu's appointment crisis looms in Southeast APC as Deputy Speaker and Imo State Governor battle for supremacy. Have you ever heard that the Northerners are fighting over Northwest Development Commission or Northeast Development Commission? Nothing. Have you ever heard that the Niger Deltas are fighting over what they call it, Niger Delta Development Commission? The answer is zero. What about Southwest Development Commission? The answer is zero. Who do Igbos? That is the question I am asking. Somebody might say, how does this thing relate to the message at hand? How does this thing contribute to the lives of every Biafrans? What is happening in that Southeast Development Commission now between Hope Uzodinjo and Speaker, where say in name Benjamin Carlo, my brother? That is what some idiots are trying to do now in the cabinet of Biafra government. That is what they are trying to do. So if you can compare this thing together, you find out that what is happening in that cabinet is not a new thing to anybody. So I don't see why some people will be seeing it as if that the heaven have fallen and that nothing can be done about it. My brother, every situation requires a solution. And besides, whenever things are moving so smoothly without any fracas in any organization, my brother, that organization will never last long. It is bound to crumble. Just like in every relationship, you see everything is working perfectly okay. My brother, when they will have jam, nobody will survive it. Everybody will go their separate ways. If you are engaged in any relationship or marriage that there's no any quarrel, because when offender, when there is offense, it's called for quarrel. And after the quarrel, then they make amendments and also reconcile. You are in a relationship, you are married, never fracas, everybody is living the same. My brother, as a man, you should ask yourself some questions. Because and at the same time, so you go out there, you do everything you are doing, you come back home, madam, my brother, go and write your will. Why they quite dangerous? I just speak. Now my mother speak. If it is not okay with you, no problem. Just close your ear. But let us fall back to the main business of the day, or the main topic of the day. What is happening in the Biafran cabinet, or rather Biafran government cabinet, is exactly what you see here. Everybody is always battle for supremacy. I want to remain in the top. It must be me that the world will know. Why should it be you? After all, after all, Ndibo minority in Igbo land. After all, Ndibo majority in Igbo land. That is what is causing all these problems we are having anywhere you see it. Go to Ohanese and Ndibo now. Ohanese and Ndibo, they never speak one voice. They have factions. Go to APC in the Southeast, they have factions. Labour Party in the Southeast, they have factions. PDP, they have factions. What are they doing? Even in terms of what they call it, in terms of the traditional ruling in Igbo land, they have factions. So this thing now, it be like say God bless the whole Igbos with all the whole wisdom on this earth, and use that area. Can't say, I'm not going to have problem this area because nobody got it all. Nobody have it all. USA might be the best country so far that everybody want to go, but their natural disaster no be here. Japan might be the best country in Asia that everybody want to go, but their natural disasters no be here, so you cannot get it all. Just like what they keep saying, that Nigeria have everything that God can use to bless every country or every human being on earth to survive and even live the best of life as anyone can desires. But what did they God use to cause them? It's bad government. They have all the whole mineral resources that even some countries don't even have quarter of what Nigeria have in their deposit. Or let's say quarter of what each region in Nigeria have. But what is their own cause? Is bad government. So I think the own cause we are going to face in this our Biafran nation is the spirit of supremacy. Everybody want to remain in top. I rest my case. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. These are the headlines I'm going to treat this morning. Tinubu's appointment, it don't cause fracas between APC stalwarts in the Southeast. Alleged fraud court sentences Mama Boko Haram, 2 others in prison. And we have Panic as bandit don't flood Kastina communities. Imported violence. That is what this one is a payment to what Buhari did to Nigerians and to Biafrans. Or rather, did to the indigenous people of Nigeria and indigenous people of Biafra. Yes, that is, this one is just a payback. Karma is real. Imagine a state, we have former president is now having the highest of insecurity. All the whole securities have their head office in Kastina. No be juju be that. My brother, no be juju. Let us proceed. Obi Ezekwesili reacts after Dele Farotimi was taken to court in handcuffs. What is his offense? They only really want to come out to disgrace this guy, but Dele Farotimi, the more you want to disgrace him, the more the man is waxing stronger and being more popular. Nobody knows Dele Farotimi's book until this shenanigans. Let us proceed, my people. There's no time. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu says swift reshuffle of nominees for the Southeast Development Commission (SADC) within 24 hours has exposed an escalating power tussle between Imo State Governor Hopeless Uzodinjo and the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives Benjamin Kalu. On Friday, Tinubu unveiled the initial list of nominees through a statement by his special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Onunuga, naming Honorable Emeka Atuma as chairman of the Southeast Development Commission Board. However, by Saturday, a revised list was released, replacing Atuma with Barrister Emeka Nwogo, PhD, as chairman, sparking speculations about internal conflicts. Sources indicate to Sarah Reporter that the original list reflected the presence of the All Poverty Congress APC Southeast leadership led by Governor Hopeless Uzodinjo, who had endorsed Atuma and other nominees from the region. However, Deputy Speaker Carlo reportedly lobbied for a reshuffle, successfully pushing for his preferred candidates. There is a supremacy battle going on about the appointments. The initial list containing Emeka Atuma's name was submitted by Governor Hope Uzodinjo and the APC Southeast leadership. However, for unknown reasons, Benjamin Kalu influenced changes to the list to include his own candidates, a source disclosed on the condition of anonymity. The revised list reportedly includes 4 individuals nominated solely by Kalu, signaling other Southeast stakeholders. These nominees are Barrister Emeka Nwogo as chairman, Stanley Ohaduruka as executive director of finance, Clifford Obede as executive director, and Toby Okechukwu Kalu's chief of staff as executive director of projects. President Tinubu revised list also made adjustments to other positions on board. Notably, Antonio Ubo Obinna Obi Ewihe and Dr. Daniel Ikechukwu Ugwaja were replaced in their respective roles, while several other nominees were retained. The appointment remains subject to Senate confirmation. Alleged fraud. Court sentences Mama Boko Haram, 2 others to prison. Chief Executive Officer of the Complete Care and Aid Foundation, a non-governmental organization NGO, Aisha Wakali, widely recognized as Mama Boko Haram, along with 2 other officials from her organization, have been sentenced to 5 years in prison, each for involvement in a fraud amounting to over 6 million naira. The other 2 individuals sentenced alongside Mama Boko Haram are identified as Tahiru Saidu Daura, the program manager of the NGO, and Prince Lawal Shoyode, the country director of organization. The sentences were handed down following their arrest and prosecutions by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) for allegedly taking a Toyota 2012 Camry valued at 6 million naira from a petitioner under the pretense of purchasing the vehicle. They failed to either acquire the car or return it to the petitioner or the owner. On Thursday, November 28 of 2024, Justice Aisha Kumaleya of Borno State High Court in Maiduguri sentenced the individuals to imprisonment after they were found guilty on 4 amended charges related to cheating, conspiracy, and providing false information amounting to $6 million. Sorry, 6 million naira. This information was disclosed in an official statement on Monday by the spokesperson for the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Dele Oyewale. Count 2 of the charge reads that you, Aisha Akale Alekale Wakali, Tahiru Saidu Daura, and Prince Lawal Shoyode, whilst being Chief Executive Officer, Program Manager, and Country Director, respectively, of Complete Care and Health Foundation, non-governmental organization, which is NGO, sometime between October and November of 2018 at Maiduguri, Borno State, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, dishonestly induced one Alhaji Buka Kachala of ABK's Ventures Limited to deliver to you a Toyota Camry 2012 model worth 6 million naira, only under the guise of executing a contract for the purchase of the said car, and thereby committed an offence contrary to Section 320, subsection A, and punishable under Section 322 of the Penal Code, Cap 102, laws of Borno State. The defendant entered a plea of not guilty in response to the charges brought against them by the EFCC. Throughout the trial, the prosecution legal representative Muketea Ale Ahmed and Samsudidi Olayinka SK Saka called upon 3 witnesses and submitted various documents as evidence to support the EFCC's case against the defendants. Subsequently, Justice Kumulaya found the defendant guilty and imposed sentence of 5 years of imprisonment on each without the option of a fine. Additionally, the judge mandated that the defendant collectively and individually repay the sum of 3.5 million naira to the petitioner, or in the event of non-compliance, serve an extra 5 years in prison each. Panic as bandits floods Kastina State. The influence of bandits has highlighted fears of escalating violence among local communities in Kastina State. Okute News learned that the bandits were displaced by intensified military operations in Zamfara State, seek refuge in East Forest. Heavily armed bandits riding motorcycles and carrying belongings are reportedly entering Kastina through forested roads such as Gobi, Akai, Zango, Powa, and Matalawa. Following military areas in Kankara axis, the bandits reportedly retaliated by attacking and settling fire to the settlements including Gidan Boko, Gidan Dankunda, and Gidan Namoni. The attacks were said to have left innocent civilians in their conditions, with lives lost, homes destroyed, and survivors living in fear. The violence has also forced children to abandon their education, while the psychological toll on residents is severe, with many suffering from anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder. A resident of one of the communities who spoke with the Vanguard said, "The bandits have taken everything from us. They have killed our loved ones, stolen our livestock, and burned down our homes. We live in constant fear, unsure of when they will strike again." Confirmed the influence of bandits, a government representative in Kankara local government area said the next move of the bandits remains uncertain, leaving residents in a constant state of fear or anomie. The government official said, "Yes, it is true. The bandits keep pouring into our forest daily. For now, they mainly operate in highways as they are unfamiliar with the local terrain. In response, the government has established a checkpoint and surveillance checkpoint along the highways to mitigate their threat." Meanwhile, a security expert from the Northwest region, Dr. Yahuza Gatuso, has warned that the situation is tackling time bomb that could explode if not urgently addressed, according to the information getting to our office at this point in time. OBS Ezekwesili reacts to daily follow-up taken to court in handcuffs. Former Minister of Education Obiageli Ezekwesili has expressed anger after human rights lawyer Dele Folotimi appeared at the Ekiti High Court in handcuffs. Nigeria News report that Folotimi's arrest followed a defamation lawsuit filed by a senior advocate of Nigeria, Afe Babalora. The senior lawyer accused Farotimi of defaming him in his book titled Nigeria and Its Criminal Justice System. During his appearance in court on Monday, the Nigerian police force escorted Farotimi in handcuffs. Reacting to the development, Ezekwesili, in a post via X, said, "Civil matter has morphed into a reason why the citizens cannot trust the judiciary." Ezekwesili maintained that the Minister of Interior, Olubumitunji Ojo, must explain the basis for handcuffing Farotimi and take immediate steps to correct the anomaly. She wrote, "So the gross absurdity of handcuffing at Dele Farotimi was lost on the prison service. What crime is the Nigerian government at Police Nigeria really prosecuting Dele Farotimi for at this stage? Because how did the civil matter between Dele Farotimi and Chief Babalola morph into the strongest evidence of why citizens now suddenly lack trust in and believe that our judiciary is fully captured by Nigeria's irresponsible political class? This reckless discretion of all public institutions under this administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not sustain. Never." Other response said, the Minister of Interior, Olubumitunji Ojo, at BTO official, who is in charge of at Correction Nigeria, the prisons, has to explain the basis of those handcuffed on Mr. Farotimi and immediately take steps to correct repeat of such anomaly by overzealous officers. Those pushing this gross violation of citizen Farotimi's constitutional rights should advise themselves now and cease pushing forward and shenanigans. Pushing forward the shenanigans playing out on this matter. Enough is enough. Stop assaulting the sensibilities of Nigerians any further. Let the two citizens involved in this matter engage the court using appropriate judicial process for addressing allegations of defamations. So, my good people, now we go take a break you and I go hear my voice again when we come back. Just make sure you like, share, comment, and keep subscribing to this channel for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is Sidiman Amandia Neze. Kemesiano, my wonderful people.